Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. What you see here is a Soviet artillery Su-26. This is a tier 3. And the reason I have this photo here is because Fish and Langlade and I were having discussions, and their idea was, if you can use a lesser known or unpopular vehicle for your mastery badge, you might have better luck, because if lots of people don't play it, that means the threshold for third class, second class, first class, and master may be substantially less. And they were right. I was also goofing around with the tier 3 Lorraine French artillery, which is this one, because of the fact that it's fairly unpopular. I also played some tier 8 American Equalizer, just to see, what kind of luck I was having. And it was kind of mixed, really. And I also ran some tier 5 French LEFH artillery. So, had some good luck. I had some games. I had a game in my Sexton. 900 plus. Nothing. I got nothing. I was shocked that someone had, enough people had done well to push third class above 1,000, or above 900 anyway. I recently just got a game finished where I did it over 1,000 and got a third class badge. I'm like, okay, whatever. I did get some luck with the Frenchie, but man, that thing is so stiff. I just, I don't like the way it feels. The way it moves is just like a brick. So, I had some good results, but, I had like 500 or 600 points of damage, and I was able to get second class badge out of that, which was not bad. But it's really kind of annoying, because of the way it's based upon how people are doing. So in my Sexton, if I don't get 1,000, I'm probably not going to score anything. Well, when you get around 1,000, you're probably MVP of the match, as a general rule. So you're in contention for MVP, but that may not be good enough as far as the mastery class badges are concerned. Kind of bogus, man, I'm just telling you. And that's what makes the artillery badge so difficult. You have the game's bias against artillery to start with, and then the mastery badge doesn't exactly help matters along. So, yeah, whatever, you just got to go with what you got. No big deal, just pound it. I didn't want to run 9 or 10 artilleries, but I might, just to see. Those games take so long. And if you don't score, you feel like you wasted, 10, 12, 15 minutes of your life doing this garbage. So that's the thing. At least the lower tier matches can generate, long haul or Dream Machine points as well. I mean, the other ones can too, I suppose, but it's just very hit and miss. But in the match where I scored 1,000 in my Sexton and got a medal off of that, I also got another medal, which I want you to see, because, hey, when you get these cool medals, people need to see them. So let me get the Sexton, and I'm going to show you this match. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, please leave a like. Please consider subscribing, because I do unique and interesting and sometimes educational things that will help you get better and play better, get better results, score more points, get more stuff, have more fun, and that should be worthy of a subscription. And for you guys who've already subscribed, thanks so much. You guys have been great, and I appreciate what you've done. Now, let's get to the action. Pretty good game, not too long, so exciting. Welcome to the airfield. This is one of my fun artillery matches, although the spawn location was kind of bogus. But, it's okay. This is what encounter. So I decided I was going to roll up the hill, get a better look at what was going on. But I didn't think about this plan until I got over here and I go, yeah, this guy can't climb this mound. See? Stupid. Well, the first minute of an artillery match, it really isn't a big deal most of the time unless your team is just crazy. Fortunately, they weren't crazy. It was a very wild game, though. You see those guys over there along the beach on the southern peninsula. Well, southern central peninsula. There was two guys down on the beach side by side, two robots, which you can see right there. Got him. Well, I got one of them anyway. I killed a bunch of dudes, actually. There's a T3, that's what you see. And that T3 gets around the corner. It's not really a corner, but it's close to a corner. Where there's a mound of dirt where you can't shoot it. So I just gave up on him. There was a guy in our village and I shot at him, but somebody else killed him. It wasn't me. It was that guy, Garrus. So like, okay, yeah, I know I can hit this spot. Look at those, how many guys are in there. Got him. That's one. Two in the circle. Man, those guys were just going back and forth like you would not believe. That's three in the circle. Missed that dude. Man, it was really close. And I'm way back out here. Now, one guy almost kills the guy that comes up that I'm gonna get, and I basically finished him off because he had about maybe 3/4 health while I'm shooting him. But someone hits him, and then I finish him. That's a negative. Boom! That is number 4. And some of you know exactly what that means. That's number 5. Plus the first guy I killed. It was 6. Should be 6. Oh, 5. Sorry, my bad. In that case, that was number 4. And those guys got him. That's number 6. Disco dancers, I'm telling you what, man. They're freaks. So now there's just one guy, and we just nickel and dime this guy to death. So this match is about to be over. It's a little over 5 minutes. It's not going to last literally 30 seconds. But seeing this action here, and when you see what the result is, the robot got him, which is fantastic. $1,049 damage, very good, can't complain. And now end of game screen. So terrific result for myself, obviously MVP, 6 kills, 1,000 damage. The thing that was really good for you guys, you got to see the distance that I was getting those kills. It wasn't, gimme time. It was, the longer the shots are, the more chances they have of wandering out of the shot, which is why I missed a lot of shots, obviously, but the ones that I hit, oh man, those are awesome. So the main thing here is this. I knew I had done it. This is the first time I'd ever played the match and realized I had done what you're going to see during the game before it occurred, because I knew I was kicking butt. And that is a Langlade medal. So this one is number 5 for me. And again, I'm sure I'm the only guy that has all of them from the same vehicle. I've gotten them all in the Sexton artillery. All 5 that I have. And it's really funny. I played for over 9 years without one. And then ever since, end of January is when my 9th anniversary was. From the end of January, which was it was the 30th and the 31st, was my 9th anniversary, until now, this is the 2 months later, essentially. In 2 months, I've gotten 5 of these medals after 9 years of absolutely nothing. So I found that to be quite ironic. Bruiser, that's basic stuff. Damage modules or crew. Top gun, you kill 6 or more. High caliber, you're the highest damage in the game. All of that 1,000 plus damage, second class badge, which gets me 2 points for the artillery badge. So I'll show you what my artillery badge score is here in just a second. Okay, artillery master, I am 64 out of 100. Not bad. My friend Fish, he finished the whole thing of the light tank in a day and a half, really. But he was running Thresher, and Thresher's just made to eat that up. And the advantage he had by doing it early was he got his points and his scores were getting in early before people started piling up monsters. He was among the early group of guys piling up monster scores. So in the Thresher, it's as the week goes on, it becomes more difficult, much like the artillery. And so you're going to have to find perhaps a different vehicle to score than maybe, say, your favorite. Like if someone was doing medium tanks, Panzer 3J is very popular. So it might be hard. It's very popular among good players, and that's the problem. Something that's not popular is fine. So did pretty good on that. So anyway, artillery mastery, got that. We're working on that. Obviously, that was a 5-point contribution to the Dream Machines. And, you know, I've just been doing ×4 commander boosters. Every time I get 125 points, boom, another 5-pack. So I've gotten, I think, like 3 5-packs already. And, of course, now in my Sextant, I'm making money working on long hauls. My long hauls at this moment, what, 68? You know, so I get 15 more to go. So this is one of the things that happens. And then also my commander, let me show you, making progress on my commander. Slowly but surely. I started this guy with 2 skills and, you know, almost no experience, maybe a couple hundred. So 68,000, I've done that. And now I'm working on the 112,000 experience bar. So, yeah, about 70,000 to go. You know, good matches, I'll average 4,000 to 5,000 commander points. Not so good matches, maybe 2,000 to 4,000. So it's hit and miss, and it's been really a lot of missing. But, you know, you just got to keep pounding. Basically, I'm not really worried about it because I'm at 64 points. That means I need 36 more points. Hey, if that's 36 games of just one badge, you know, level 3, I'm fine with that. It's not a problem because I'm not worried about that badge specifically. You know, I'm also doing other things, making money, doing long hauls. Now, when the long hauls are gone, there'll be a little more drab, but I have Dream Machine going on as well, so it's okay. I'm having, you know, a decent time, no problems. You know, I'll get to another 5 commander skills and then swap those out and then repeat the process again. Or I might switch and, you know, just goof around, but I have to keep pushing to a degree because I need to finish off you know, my contract, Legion 59 patent. Now, I mean, there's no rush, but I'll finish it off. It's no problem. So it just all depends, trying to have a good time. So now you've kind of caught up on what I've been doing. But, you know, I had that great game. And, hey, when you get the special medals, like a Langlade, actually, let's go look and see what that looks like. There it is, Langlade's medal. So to get this medal, you have to KO 4 dudes in the circle. It doesn't matter what you do it with, but they have to meet their demise inside the circle. You know, the circle that you're defending, not their own circle, doesn't count. But pretty funny. So, you know, it's like I said, it's just really annoying. It's difficult to get, not because it's difficult, but because the circumstances make it more difficult. So I thought it's really cool. And like I said, 9 years of literally nothing. 9 years and, you know, a handful of days. And then kablamo over the last, you know, basically 2 months, I got 5 of those. Some people have a lot more. It's a little bit harder for artillery to get it because you're shooting the shots at a longer distance, and there's always chances for them to, you know, dump out and escape. So that's the thing that made it so difficult for me as an artillery guy. And then the other thing, if you're not an artillery and you're not close to the base or close enough to base to get 4, you might only get 3 and they might win because you couldn't get there fast enough, etc., etc. So there's a lot of, you know, ways that you could be stopped from getting this medal. So it is exciting for me. And I'm thrilled to get it. and then to show you that I got it, because it's just, you know, gives you something to look at in your own medals. And you know, one of my friends that was on the channel, when he got a crucial contribution, it was his name was Kurtz. So when Kurtz and I and Tugboat got the crucial contribution, you know, I found out he's got a medal that I don't have. I mean, and that's kind of awesome. I'm trying to say, he's got Orlik's medal, which is interesting. Enemy tanks or tank destroyers. Oh, wait, sorry. You gotta kill. Yeah, destroying 3 or more enemy tanks or tank destroyers with a light tank, and the targets have to be at least 2 tiers higher than your tank. So, he was. I think he was in a Panzer 1C, but he might have been in another one. But it doesn't matter. He was either in a 3 and killed 2 5s, or is it 3? Was it 3 of them? 3 or more. I mean, the easiest way you could do it. Actually, you couldn't be 3 and 5s because that doesn't happen. So it had to be a 4 or a 5 or a 6, where he did it against guys 2 levels higher. That's why I don't have it. That's a hard medal, man. That is a hard medal to kill 3 guys 2 tiers higher than yourself. That's a legitimate toughie. That's why I don't have the Orlik's medal. So that's another thing. Check your Orlik. Check to see if you have an Orlik's medal. That's another. I guess that's toughie. I don't know. I don't see myself getting that one anytime soon. But I did get the Langlades, which is good. I mean, there's a bunch of other ones I don't have that I'd like to have, but that's okay. I'm not worried. So there we go. So that was a terrific Sexton match that I had on the airfield. And what made it terrific, of course, was all the stuff that I got. So I was very satisfied and happy to do so. And I thought, well, I'll share this with you guys so you can see this and go, ooh, wow. Maybe now you could go look at your own medals and see if you have something that's really, you know, kind of out of the ordinary. And it's one of those things that the longer you've played, the more likely you are to have picked up something good, like my friend Kurtz and the Orlik's medal, because it's a good one. And another one of my friends got the Faden's medal, and the Faden's medal is the one where you have to kill the last guy. Oh, he sent me the video of it. Oh, it was so awesome. I'll make a video of that later. He sent me a video of it, and he shot the guy with his last bullet, and he didn't blow up, but he set the dude on fire, and it was about the longest. I swear to you, it felt like 20 seconds, but it couldn't have been more than 3 or 4. You know, because the anticipation is like, oh, you know, I'll show you the thing. He goes, I'll show where I blow up the guy, and he shoots, and I'm like, he goes, that's my last bullet. I'm like, I didn't have it. I'm sitting there stunned watching the clip, and we're in a party. I'm watching it, and he's like, I didn't even have the time to tell him, well, he didn't blow up. And then he blows up because he set him on fire. It was freaking awesome. So that's another super difficult medal. I had a shot to get it once, but I failed. What are you going to do? Got to the last guy, had my last bullet. Oh, well. So things like that, very exciting. So once again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.